chess tournament today. It's really freaking hot where I am. The fan isn't working correctly. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, enough of this silly talk. Alright, I don't really know this opening very well. I watched one video on it before starting today. I used to play this, but it's been a while. And actually, I didn't know the theory anyway. I don't think this opponent knows the theory. I think these are not book moves. But, you know, after some games and you check the database, you start to learn. Chess is my favorite game. I like chess. Chess is... My friend was saying chess is not cool. Chess is for dorks. And I told him he's wrong. And we can't be friends if he doesn't like chess. Duh. I was thinking about, you know, all this other shenanigans, you know? Like, knight goes here. You can't even put the knight here. Why can't you put it there? You can't put an arrow there. What's It's not a legal move. So that's why. Okay. My chess brain isn't working properly, so it's going to take a while. Checkmate. I win. You lose. I win. Okay. We have another tournament in 2 minutes. Oh, it's so freaking hot. No. Alright, I gotta not wear headphones. I can't do headphones. It is too hot for headphones. How can it be this hot? It's 10 freaking PM, bro. It's September. Jesus H. Why are there 3 in... Oh, this is not NVIDIA. I don't know. I think this is good. Yeah, it's making sound. God, it's hot. Stupid hot. And I just took a shower, so theoretically, I should be cold. What the hell's going on? Oh, I'm sitting here like, when's it starting? Sometimes I do that. Well, eventually my brain figures out what's going on. You know, I hate this. Like, you can probably turn this off, huh? What is this even called? Like, I just hate that when I accidentally put the mouse here, this huge pop-up with all this... Bleh. Scientist calls for Americans to cut off the air conditioning. You know, I don't need all this noise. I hate...
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, some people say the body's a temple, right? And when you let into the temple all this... makes me... I hate it, man. Ugh. Hate it. They took the wrong thing, right? They're supposed to take this way. But I'm not sure if this is the best response. God, it's hot. It's so crazy. It's so hot I might have to stop this stream. I don't know if I can take it. It's freaking hot. I'm drinking a cold beverage with ice. Jesus Christ. I can't think. It's probably, if I had to guess, I would guess 33 Celsius. Which for nighttime is hot, man. What the hell? Everybody wants to hear me complain about the heat. That's why they tune in. That is why. They want to hear what I have to say about it. Yes. I think I need to go downstairs and just splash my head with water. Preventing the gasoline. That is what we do. That's fine. I guess I'm down upon, but you know. Probably pick up that pawn real easy. In fact, let's pick it up right now. Inviting my friends to the party to destroy them. They don't fall for these tricks. No, no, they don't. No, no, they do not. Threatening to win the queen. Da-da-da. Take my pawn. I don't care. Actually, I'll probably just do this. Let them have it. You know, there's some games where I'm like, this is a game of the pieces. Does that make sense? Like, oh, this is bad. I know this is bad. I'm doing it. Some games where I'm like, this is going to be decided with the pieces. Of course, pawns are very important, but... And I'm probably just delusional. And this is terrible. Give up a piece. Without compensation. I don't know why I make terrible moves. But I do. I make them. And actually, I just realized they are threatening here, but... I'll take it on the chin, in the face. We're putting pressure here, you know. And their development is poor, you know. Do you know that? Do you know? So I'm making the development even harder. I guess this, if I were them, you know. Of course, they're not even really concerned. I'm just threatening to take a pawn. It's not even a big deal, is it? Let's do this weird move. Ah, I thought I was threatening this, but the knight protects. We can add pressure on the knight. Actually, yeah, if I were them, I would have sacked. But I am not them. And they are not me. Oh, it's stupid hot out here. Well, I have to protect my queen now from attack, huh? I'm only down 2 points. I thought, feeling-wise, I was thinking I'm down like 5. Still preventing them from moving the bishop, which I love. Or the pawn. Ha! In the great words of Nelson from Simpsons, ha ha. Alright. Ideas of here, and I want them to do something like this. Oh. Okay. Go here after takes. Pinning the bishop, and you know, good things may come from that. Now, only down 1 point. I gotta start moving faster. Just gotta start moving faster. That's it. Take the pawn. Not with that piece. That's boring. Don't take it with the queen. You Canute. How dare you, you Canute. I'm hoping for this. Pinning themselves onto themselves. I love it when the opponents do that. Of course, I don't really have this because I think they just, you know, checkmate or something. Checkmating me is not fun. I don't like it. Canute. I can just take... Yeah, I can take... Pin, but it's not a real pin because of this. Create pin. Now it is pinned. Add pressure, add pressure, add pressure. Good pressure. Pressure, pressure. Do we have something? No, we do not. We do not have anything. We have poking and gaining time. Poke, gain time, poke. Gain time. Pressure, pressure. 1, 2, 3, I'm hitting it. They're guarding it twice. Throw in that. Takes. Come on, man. I want something. Give me something. Give me something. Threatening the checkmate somehow. Here? Oh, you gave me something. Sort of. Not really. Ugh, threatening. No, not threatening. Not threatening. I have to distract the bishop. Space for the king. They created. I still want to go here, but I don't. What are we going to do here? What can we do? We're kind of blockading each other in a way. Sort of weird. Just making moves. Just making moves. Go, go, go. Attack, attack, attack. They're all on the light squares, the dodgy prick. You dodgy prick. You canute. They're all on the light squares is bad for me, bro. I have a dark squared bishop, and that's all the bishop I got. All the bishop I got, yo. Want my bishop here. Pin, baby. Check. Whatever. I'm up a pawn. Good as gold. I've actually been gaining time, so I've been moving faster than 2 seconds. Good, good. Danu Hisara, we are embroiled in fierce combat. Yes, exchange the rooks. Yes, yes. Exchange them. Do it. Keep the king in the center. Distract the king. Your king must go over here, and then I go here and I win. By illegally taking pawns. Illegally take pawn and win game. Oh wait, now? Yeah, it's even easier now. You have to go over here, you're losing. You can resign, you know, best move, resign. Because God give just so much time for life and every day, yeah? God only gives so much time. Why do people play this? Like, what? I don't understand humans. Never give up! That's them. Never! The never give up crew. I mean, some weak players throw the draw, or give the draw. I mean, that ain't happening, bro. I am not one of those. Not here. Not like this. Just getting my pawn out of the way. Guess we could go for a rook. Then they give up, right? Once you realize that it's really futile. Rook. I don't know. I shouldn't be bothered. It's like, come on, man. Don't we have better things to do during the day than play out the rest of that game? I'm a Grinch. I'm an old curmudgeon. Whatever. You know what? I gotta splash my face with water. It's way too hot. Almost ready. 1 second. Alright. Alright. Back in action. So I still haven't looked at the database yet. This might actually be a move, I guess. So many people are doing it. I would have thought... No, I think this is the main line. But, it's like a Scandinavian almost. Takes. Fine. You keep developing your pawns. We can be happy together like that. Okay. This is the weakness of the enemy camp right here. Oh, they're 2052. They don't play like it. Sick burn. Oh, Gary Kasparov is here. Cool. Cool beans, man. I don't know. This was a weird move. They're planning on this, I think. Maybe? I don't know. What's with all the pawn moves, bruh? You have pieces. Move them. If they had more time, and they don't, you know, like standard Scandinavian kind of move, like that would be in the cards. I guess now is fine. I'd probably expect a c6, you know? I expect it. No c6, huh? They don't like development, as you can see. They've developed their queen. That's it. They hate development. They're the first person rated over 2,000 who hates development. That's their claim to fame. I mean, yeah, the pawn is hanging. Yeah. I'm also protecting the rook. Probably inevitable queen move. Because that's only the only piece that they know to move. Or they think they should move. I mean, I'm speaking really arrogant. They're probably gonna just demolish me. But I'm still gonna say what I've got on my mind. I'm looking into this kind of thing. Pawn is pinned. Oh, no, they don't just take because I take with the rook. Even with a queen because pinned. And what next? Sack. Although they just take the... Well, taking this is dangerous, yo. That would be dangerous. This whole time I could take here, huh? Then they take the knight. So I gotta keep up the pressure. Pressure. Can I keep up the pressure? Can defend here. Yay, we defended everything. But now I'm stuck. Oh my god, they're taking my queen? Let's not talk about this game. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about this game. This is, What? They should have taken the queen. Definitely should have taken the queen. Threatening the weak pawn on the e6. I actually want my queen like here, maybe. I'll try that angle. So defending all the angles. I think they just go back here. Everything was nicely protected in their camp. Sack, always sack. Always sack. Rook. This knight is doing me so many favors. They're up 5 points because I just sacked the rook, but we take this one. Always look for a better move. This looks not good. I think I get checkmated. Gotta make sure we make the best move here. Critical point of chess game. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Seems evenish, right? I'm on the defensive, huh? Sucks. It really suck. Alright, let's check the database. Database, where are you? These are, no, not yet 10-minute games. Those come in 30 minutes. Database. This is the only way for white. There's knight f3. We're gonna not play that. And I don't know if anybody can see it, so I better make it bigger. Well, that's a nice, I like that setup right there. So yeah, we gotta take there, and everyone's taking with the queen. I'm very suspect of that. That's not a thing, bro. It's not a thing, bro. Queen takes, doing well for white. Queen takes, just play a standard knight c3. Sort of Scandinavian style, huh? Not impressed. Not impressed. Normally it is e takes. And normally I think the knight comes here to stop queen h4 check. And this is really the starting position basically of the thing. If we go to the masters, you know, 96%. Well, 52%. Wait. Okay. There's other moves. E4 scoring high for white. C6 is a move. Strongest performing for black is E takes. And 87% looking like this. You might throw in a bishop b5 check. And yeah. And then after that, I mean, I watched a video on some. It covered all these 3 moves. It did. But I don't think we've seen those in a game yet, if I'm not mistaken. People in these tournaments, a very significant portion of people like to play sidelines because they are not prepared. They want to avoid all the theory and play sidelines. And that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But that's actually really good because I feel almost like people are playing more sidelines in these tournaments than you'd get in the wild, so to speak. It seems that way. I could be wrong. So you kind of get practice, like figuring out what to do against these all these weird sidelines, which is pretty nice. So these are the main moves. I'm not totally sure what to do here. If I go here with the knight, I'm expecting this. But then, what if I throw this in right now? What happens? Let's try this funky looking line. I'll go here, and then we'll just ignore everything and place the knight here, looking to pick up the pawn. Because the video I watched did not cover this line. It said that this is not really the best way for black to play, which is probably true. But now we're threatening to take back the pawn. We'll take another, rather I'll be up 2 pawns, won't I? So, do we dare? Yes, we do. 2 pawns is pretty good. It's pretty good. Take here. If they take here, we take here, they double the pawns. And then okay, they didn't do that. So we're protecting the pawn. Want to add a protector, maybe. But I don't know, we just gotta get developed. Not overthink. Maybe this is a good square for the queen line here, protecting this. Still protecting this pawn. Yeah, ideas here. He cannot easily add an attacker. We're defending it 3 times. He's attacking it 3 times. Probably kick the bishop here. Should I take first and then kick the bishop? I want to relieve some of the pressure, so I'll probably take this way. If they take, of course. I think this relieves pressure. After in the exchange, I just can move the king over after the knight's here, whatever. Okay, they've... Oh! New problem I've created. I should have thought of that. Didn't really think about it. Yeah, this is a problem. Problem. But we have ideas. We have ideas. Do we? Now I have ideas here. Takes. But after, what am I doing? They just take it. Ouch. Dangerous. Very dangerous. It's looking very bad. Or is it? It is, yeah. It is looking very bad. I'm over it. Alright. Alright, so we're looking at this move at E4, yeah? D3 is the move. I was doing some real silliness. I didn't think that was the move. I was interested though. What happens? What happens? Queen H5. Not scoring well. Let's be honest about that right now. E5 check. Bishop E7 is going well for black. Yeah, it's just I ran into a lot of problems. What does the computer say about like here? We're actually doing okay because of they gave up an advantage. They had a big advantage here. Just take, I take, boom, win the queen, huh? That's the thing. And then I had the advantage until here first. Oh, I thought this was an innocent looking move. The thing is, my instinct, if I were alone, I would have done this. But what do I mean if I were alone? Anyway, I honestly thought, well, a computer will probably say that. Don't lose a, you know, the computer's pretty materialistic by human standards. But here's with tempo. But yeah. Just go here or something. Then what? Here. Suppose here. Ah, this was the idea. That's why. I didn't see that. In a game, if I had played here, I think I would have seen it, though. After I moved the queen there. Okay. And so taking... It was not a good game. Anyway, so that was a silly line. Not a good one. What's the main line? The main line is d3 here. Knight f6, queen takes d5, yada yada. D takes e4. Now if e takes d3, whichever, computer says queen. That is the way. Okay, so we've seen this before. I don't remember what the correct response is. Ali? All support and greetings. I'm from... Oh, hello. Welcome. Egypt. Nice. I am from America, but I live in Japan. Greetings. Thank you, thank you. So... I don't know how these lines are supposed to go, actually. This looks maybe interesting. Takes, and I'm threatening here. Is that interesting? Maybe. Maybe. If they go somewhere else, develop the bishop with threats of possible checkmate, I guess. Anyway, we're down a pawn, but we're kind of playing like we're the white pieces because we're one tempo ahead in developing the pieces. Though this pawn is a little annoying. Hopefully I can pick it up later. I might kick my knight. I'm gonna go for this. Threatening to double the pawns. Takes. Because this knight is going to be easily kicked anyway. Well, they still might kick it, but that's probably a... Maybe they don't want to do that. So here, we're going to stop castling for now. Looking to do that. That's nice. Let's actually castle. Get that rook on the file. Move back. These are menacing pawns now, which I've allowed. It is true. But I'm slightly ahead in development, though this bishop kind of we're not too excited about. However, I think this is the right pawn break here. I think this is correct. If here simply takes. So we've wasted time moving the knight back. And actually, I'm hitting this with enough pieces here. So they weren't considering this move, which if they take, the pawn structure is quite bad. So now I've opened up for this, which is not so great. But we'll see. Like here, maybe. Here takes. Not so easy to defend the square. From checkmate. They might, well, they'll probably just do something like this, but then it's not easy. And rather, they're going there now, probably. Or do they go this way? Ah. Okay, that's another way. What about maybe this? Or do I just take the pawn? Still hard to develop that bishop right now. Let's try this. The knight's sort of stuck defending the square. Bishop can't get easy. You know, they've got a lot of development issues here. And this is a passed pawn. If I'm gonna get my knight involved, I think I gotta get rid of that pawn. Gives him a tempo. Probably just something like this. They want to get their bishop out. Their situation's quite awkward, though. I think this is a problem for them. This is bad for them. Very bad. Ah, I missed it. Oh, I'm so dumb. I was looking at something else and then I come back and make a split second decision. Okay. Damn. What a waste. These are the moves we've run into. And the theory here, it says d3. They moved this very quickly, huh? Normally the move was it here? Yeah. I think that might be a book move as well. And this looks like maybe a little too aggressive. I don't know. Looking to threaten the bishop. thinking this. A little dangerous. I think the castle. A little dangerous. Whatever. I think they should have castled. This is a headache for them now. Double check. This is their idea, huh? Do I give up the bishop, or do I... Giving up the bishop. Good ideas here, and I think this is okay. They can't defend the bishop. So I think we're going to be +6 here. How is this guy alive? How are you alive? Yay, we finally get the line that I studied in preparation. Yay. At least this is a starting point. Now we saw this, and this, and this. Okay, here, and... takes. Defending the thing, and we have the thing as a thing. This was not in my preparation, you know, it never goes how you thought it was going to go. Wait, yeah, whatever. Okay. Pin. Set up for this potential. Though I don't know that positioning it makes all that much sense. I don't know. Let's harass this queen a bit. And stopping mate as well. I'm setting up for this though. Or I'm setting myself up. Not good. Let's just stop that. This bishop's not so great. Though it might be slowing down this kind of stuff. We're gonna get our rooks on the good files. Oops. Did not check the threats of my opponent. Ouch. +2 they are. +1 they are. Ideas of here. Forking a rook. Though, yeah, it can move back, but still gets eaten by pieces. And no, because we are threatened. There's a lot of threats. Protecting rook. Yeah, it's painful, man. It sucks, man. Truth hurts. The truth hurts. And we will analyze this one. Let's analyze it. E takes d5. E takes f4. Knight f3. Knight f6. And they went for the good old d4. It's a move, 1%. Knight takes, yes, yes. Now if we go to the lead chess database, d4 is second most popular move in the database, and well, these are scoring well for black, yeah. d4, knight takes d4, possibly run into c4, and then that's where the line was. Then it's good. Yeah, I tried to do bishop before because I remembered it from preparation, but not good because there was no c4 in game. So here, just block it, no big deal. Computer likes e7. I think the idea is that if they take back with the bishop, they wasted so much tempo. So king. And black is a little ahead in development. King is oddly placed for white. Not a huge advantage, but yeah, slight advantage here for black. Looks like. Right, and so this isn't, you know, interesting to maybe remember, because if bishop comes back, I mean, look what this bishop did. It went here, and then it went back to this square. Makes the bishop look very silly, right? And in other words, it translates into a loss of tempo. And there's this nice maneuver coming back and hitting at the same time, kicking at the same time. So that seems cool. Bishop d7. Cool beans, man. Next tournament has started. I'll mute it with the ice sound. Going berserk against a stronger opponent, always wise. Always a good idea. Yes, always good. Just get castled. No factor. Nah. You can have it, bro. It's a gambit. It's a gambit, bro. Ah, queenside, eh? Queenside you go, huh? Well, I can develop a lot of shenanigans with tempo, yo. In the words of Jesse Pinkman, yo, bitch! I got tempo, bitch! That doesn't sound like Jesse Pinkman, does it? Ah. Okay, and what happens next? I think we're pushing pawns. Pawn pushing. Attack on enemy king. They have ideas too, huh? Don't they have ideas? I like this move. Sneaky. Full of trickery. I like it. So I'm up a point here, a pawn actually, and so the thing is, I don't mind if they open a file against the king. You know, that does not bother me. Finally, they're getting their pieces developed, eh? Rook comes in is not so great for me, but I think we have enough over there to stage an effective attack. Actually, this was interesting when these were lined up like silly cakes, because they were lined up like silly cakes, weren't they? They're looking to go here, huh? Yes, yes, they are. It's okay. Everything is fine, dude. Nothing is fucked. Ah. Okay. Okay then. I see. Unfortunately, with the knight there, this is not as strong. Okay. Alright, you don't like the knight there. Now it's strong. You moved very quickly, by the way. Now this is very strong. This rook is... yeah, they don't develop their pieces quite quickly enough, I think. This rook is not helping. This tournament is a Falkbeer Gambit tournament on Lichess. Its starting position is here. Look at that, we have this. That's beautiful, isn't it? Or do we take it this way? Not sure. Which way do we take? I'm sure for a really good player, this would be immediately obvious. I think we take this way. And we want to get another rook on that file. Unfortunately, this knight is blocking me from having fun, but we'll go here and Maybe here. A Falkbeer Countergambit. Did I say Gambit? Not sure. Countergambit, right? We will go here. They're protecting the pawn, huh? I'm not really going after the pawn. I'm going for having the rooks on that file. This runs into trouble maybe, because they can't take because of checkmate. Okay, that's interesting because I need some space for my king, but now the threat is renewed. If they had more time, they might have ideas of shutting this down or something, but... Okay. So if I move like here, the rook comes here, could be trouble. These positions are a headache. I think it might be okay. Let's see here, because I'm threatening solid checkmate. King goes here. Actually, it's not as solid as I thought, but let's see. What can you do, sir? So if you have more pieces around, this can be a nightmare. But am I okay? I don't know. Definitely they're gonna, because they can check me. King comes out. All kinds of shenanigans, but my pieces are very far away. Whoa! Dumb me. I'm dumb. I was not expecting that. Wow, that hit me. Damn, okay, I did not see into the future well enough. Did not see that these squares would be unavailable. Ouch. Truth hurts. Let's look at the computer a little bit. The dubious queen takes. And knight c3. a5. Knight f3. I played d3, huh? Computer gives a big question mark there. So immediate knight f3 is better. And d4. Let's just look through this, you know, it's a Lee chess mainline. It's not a high-level mainline. Now here, bishop takes is better, huh? This is going well for white, apparently. We just come back. They're up a pawn, but they're way behind in development. I don't like this bishop b5 check so much. They just kicked me back. Bishop c4. I like that. This is thematic with the king's gambit. You're probably going to castle. You can gang up big time on this weakest pawn of your enemy camp. Your enemy's camp. And, okay, knight f6. Castles. Castles. Okay, now here it diverges. This is not working out for white too much. Bishop g5. Now, was that the computer move? No. Queen here. Queen... Nobody's played the computer move out of 17 games. That is a weird looking move. I wouldn't think of that at all. I think the idea is that it makes A little harder to develop this bishop. Maybe... What is the idea of this? They do this. Then you go back? What a bunch of computer moves, huh? Is a human gonna do that? What is the point, also? What is the point of that? I don't know. Very strange. Anyway, bishop g5. Computer says equal, so... Let's go back a little bit. So here, white had the advantage, and instead of castles... what does this look like? This... No, this is bad. But it's scoring high for white. Well, 3 games only. Okay, computer says that we're +2, and we need to do queen e2, maybe. Queen e7. Takes on e7. Takes, and then probably castles. Bishop b4. There's only 3 games here. Master Beast and Pabmar. These are monster bishops. White's way ahead in development. Even though the black is up pawn. King cannot castle anymore. I would get castled. What happens then? I lose a lot of advantage. So, computer is saying here, because we're threatening this, and then takes, is really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. Wait, what? You're not gonna loop, are you? Castles. Anyway, that's really good for white, clearly. So, alright. Let's rehash this a little bit. We're running into this a lot. This is an obvious natural move. Computer likes it. We see this a lot because it's sort of a Scandinavian style move. And we should do this. They'll probably take, I think. There's other moves, but they might take d4. I think we will commonly run into this. And computer... I thought we were looking at this. Computer doesn't like it, but the... in terms of the database, it's going well. Bishop d3. Getting ready to castle. Anyway, there's a lot of potential lines here, and we can't go through all of them. But computer likes castles. Thing is that here they win a pawn, but we can gain some tempo, right? Or just here. Yeah, it's not very scary to face this with the white pieces, I think. Now we have some ideas, some better ideas regarding the position, I think. So this is sort of main line. Actually, we've run into this twice, and I haven't checked the database because this is not good, apparently. This is not really theory. But I should check the database a little more, see what to do in those cases. I won. That's a good one. Alright, so we gotta analyze this one, obviously. But I was saying, you run into f takes e5. You can see it's not good. And in fact, in the Masters database, nobody has ever done this in a tournament game. That's how bad it is. And what does the computer say? Yeah. Yep, this is the way. And actually, I mean, this king e2 might even be better, because you're losing a rook. And if king e2, we also can take... This is just a nightmare situation. Actually, I think I've run into this twice and I didn't even do it. Shame on me. Had 2 opportunities to do that and I missed it. So actually, that's a really nice reason to play the Falkbeer Countergambit, some of your opponents, a significant portion, are just going to do that F takes E5. Mistake, huge mistake, right? Game lost instantly. Because I think they're going to see those 4 pawns in the center of the board, and they're going to think, well, I could develop a piece, but there's some kind of chaos here that I need to resolve in the center. I think is how a lot of people feel, probably. Keep getting these lines, huh? Are we going here? Where are we going? Here, here. Where are you gonna go? Oh, that's weird. That's very weird. Eyeing this pawn? I don't think you want to take that with the queen. I'm going to be super ahead in development here, which is exactly what we want out of a king's gambit, maybe. Or do we... Seems risky to put it here. But we have this. Let's invite that move, I think. Is it okay? Looking at, you know, here, 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 here. Takes, probably. I think we're fine. So this was the goofball variation by Goofus and Doofus. Doofus and Goofus. Queen. Oh, they just moved the queen back. Okay. Well, we can get castle. This is great. I'm getting everything I want. It's Christmas time. They hate moving pieces, I guess. So do I take here with tempo? They take back. Or we could go here. I like that. Now I wish the bishop were pointing at something, but can't have everything you want all the time. Oh, they did it. Wow. Well, it's 2 pieces for the queen, huh? So they're still up material, but I don't think this is a good opening for black at all. It's terrible. Yeah, that's coming in. So I'm +3. It's just a pawn and a knight. But now we're threatening a discovery, so... If I move here, they have this. Can go the other way. Actually, I wish I had more material than I do. I'm only up 1 point. It's not going to be easy, actually, after that ridiculous opening. But if they want to trade material, it's going to help me. I don't want to open this up. Plus I can't take. It's a little dangerous. But, dun dun dun. So this is 4 away from here. 4 moves away, so not too worried at the moment. Because we can threaten to remove the defender. I gotta be careful because of back rank issues. Maybe get some space. Do I take the pawn? But are they looking to do something like this? I think, are we okay here? Some tricks or traps, I don't know. I can't take just yet, huh? Or take here. It's better probably. This is fine. Totally winning. Yeah. Do we even need to analyze that? I mean, this was a joke. But am I curious if this is preferred or here? I think actually this was better because I'm gonna get castled. Although, yeah. Maybe a little better. Alright. Stop time to berserk here. They really wish they could take their own pawn or something, I think. That'd be an interesting variant where you can take your own pieces. So do we want to take here this way? Let's take the more aggressive way. Although we have to deal with this, so yeah, it's okay. Gets annoying if this pawn is missing and they can castle queenside and stuff, then it's annoying. That's how much I wasn't paying attention. I'm up so much material, I don't care. Just take the bishop. They should have gone here. Don't help my development. Look to go here, open up a bit. Although now, actually with my king here, maybe change of plans. Probably want to trade this off, probably. If they're smart, they won't let me. But we also have... Let's do this first. Let's throw this in first, maybe. Although they could throw this in, so let's not. Looking to go here. Or other rook? Yeah, this rook. And... I don't know, yeah. Here we go here. Some kind of fork will get exchanged. Though I could have taken the bishop since right now. So yeah, this is fine. Threatening to take not material, but this is good, and we're gonna take here. Okay, and it's very straightforward. Got 3 minutes. Very straightforward. So this is blocking the square for the king, so we can just put our rooks here. Checkmate. Okay. Not sure why they would want to do that move. Now, if I had my queen, there was ideas of coming here in this with this setup, but okay. So they got rid of my queen. Maybe I'll castle queenside. They can take this pawn. So I have this huge pawn majority, but my king is sort of stopping it. These pawns are potentially strong, but I don't... It's hard to get enough pieces in there, like this bishop. Possibly allowing this knight to get there might be something I regret. Maybe war comes there. Where is that knight headed? Here, maybe? This bishop of mine is one of my weakest pieces right now, so I don't mind the exchange. Same for them, though. I prefer here, possibly inducing creation of more weakness. Push the pawn up the board, possibly. So I think the position here with these pawns is a little improved for me now after this knight maneuver. Possibly, you know, things can get real dicey for white in the future. No, don't want to consider this move. I had to sneeze, but I refuted it. And so, I'm not really threatening to take here because of that. Well, I am if I kick it. Kick the knight. But the knight takes the bishop. Knight takes the bishop. Or is there some crazy intermediate move? I don't know. I think they're thinking about that. Okay, there. Unexpected. My gut is here. My gut is telling me here, and... Okay. We get the rooks in on nice squares now, I think. Possibly with tempo on the pawn. Question is, no, they can't go there. They can't do this right now. Let's just see if there's a better move. We have time. Let's add a little pressure with the pawns here. Because this rook could go somewhere else. This is what I normally do, but I'm not seeing exactly what's a concrete threat precisely. So this is a huge pawn majority here. Might want to try to take advantage of that. Takes, and I fix some of my pawn structure. This pawn is protected. Yeah, I was gonna say they want to attack. They want to kick this bishop, and they're opening lines. So this is interesting for them. And now we have this maybe. Giving up that pawn, but with tempo on the knight. Now they take with check. However, maybe this takes here. Do we do this? Now I wish my rook were here because I don't want to give that file away. Ah, and they could have pinned. They missed the opportunity to pin that. gonna move my king out of the way of that file. Having a little threat on this pawn. This gives up this pawn. Tempo on the knight. This is running into a problem. Material's even. I'm a little disappointed. A little bit disappointed with that. And I almost lost my bishop from a pin that they didn't do. I'm doing something ballsy and terrible because of that. Immediate fork. No. They missed it. Here and pin after it moves away. Although they just take and nothing's changed. Nothing's gonna change this board. But now I'm gonna be... No! I didn't calculate far ahead enough. Didn't calculate far ahead enough. Alright. Where's the computer? Analysis. Analysis. Sounds like a disease. I have analysis. Okay, so we... first time running into this. How often does this happen on Lee chess? 1% of the time, roughly. Good for black. Yep. Bishop e7 is preferred here. Simply bishop e7. And then we have a game of chess. What? Oh. Yeah. They missed that. And this was a huge blunder, I guess. Let's walk through a little bit of this. Here I'm way ahead. That was not good. So bringing the king in here. I usually avoid this kind of intensity, yo. But you know what? I'm just realizing the king 3 squares away from the knight like this. First of all, you're covering... The knight has 4 squares where it can go. You're covering 2 of them. And these other ones are 4 moves away from the king. So, look at that. Being 3 squares away from a knight, particularly a knight on the edge of the board, is a great square for the king against the knight. 3 squares away. Because normally, if they have other squares where they can go, if they could go off the board here and then to here, that would be... They're 3 squares away from here, 2 squares away from threatening it. So normally they can move away and immediately be threatening to check the king. But here, it's very awkward. And unless one of these squares is protected, they are light years away from getting my king. So if I move here, they have to do a ton of... if they want to check the king with a knight, they have to do a ton of maneuvers with the knight, or protect these squares somehow. How do you do that? You've got a dark squared bishop. These 2 rooks are far away. So the only other thing you can do is to mess with the position with, you know, pawn break and just completely cause chaos. But I didn't realize how good this positioning was. Especially with a knight at the edge of the board. Wow. Good. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. The king is pretty safe. They're kind of far away from doing this. I mean, they might... Plus, right now they gotta defend the bishop. They can't do this. This is even worse. They have to sit there and defend the bishop like a pansy. This is a little dangerous, huh? Just go back. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. BRB.